I think that boat trip not just ordinary,
Hmm.
not ordinary.
Ah.
There are some places you go to, some people you get to meet, and you feel strange inside of
Hmm.
you. Yes, and then your spirit repels. You know.
Yeah. That's
So
kind of normal.
yes. So,
That's
like
kind of
there's a
normal.
woman in the bus one day. Just she was in the bus, and then they didn't know how to even got into the bus. And someone told me the story though. This person. They didn't know how this woman got into the bus. She didn't wear shoes. Her hair was like somehow. Then in the bus, one man just sat close to. I think one man was preaching in the bus, and then she started shouting, and started shouting fire, 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 and all that. And she said she wants to get down from the bus. They be like, why now? Who's that? She said, no, she must get down from the bus. And they told the driver, no, she must not get, this woman must not get down from this bus. You know, she
Mm-hmm.
was really trying to fight and all that. And then when they saw her, they were like, this woman is not putting on shoe, but how did you get into this bus? They don't know. Yes. So some strange things do happen. You know, just
Hmm.
like also in the Bible that Abraham saw the angels, you know, in human form then. Because later he found out that, oh, these were actually angels, you know, but in human form. So also the angels come to us in human form, you know.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so, yeah.
That does
So
make
that's
sense.
the experience that's about.
That does make
Yeah.
a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
Whew, wow. Lovely, lovely talking to you. It always is an awesome experience talking to you, bro. And trust me, I'm going to call up Dr. Abalaka tomorrow and I'm going to try to see how we can schedule a meeting and discuss. And that doctor has been alive for a long time, oh, right from the
Yeah.
time of HIV/AIDS.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure
That's
everybody's going to be excited. They'll want to hear Daddy Freeze, Dr. Abalaka interview.
his experience.
It does sound
Yeah,
like
I
a
watched
good.
that video where he was really, really complaining bitterly about how he's been treated. You know.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
So Ada sent me your number. I'll call you up tomorrow and pick
All
it up
right.
from there.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take care and God bless you.
Wow. So do we take some messages before the guest?
Yes, messages, Ada.
What did you say?
Messages. Let's take some messages.
This one is from Nospep from Igando. Daddy Freeze, did do well. Thanks for helping the first caller. Please let the government get Madagascar CVU or have a try on the herbalist that claims they have the cure for COVID-19. COVID-19 cure is herbal. No time.
COVID-19 cure is herbal. We'll look into that.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Please help me out. I texted you yesterday. The woman with 4 children that the husband left. I begged her. Madam Esther Joko.
We have to be careful so this doesn't become the
Right.
Daddy Freeze help us out show because we actually have a show to do right here. So, guys, please take it easy with us. Let help us so we can get this show done and get it done properly. Okay.
I am Martins from Alakbere. Good evening to you, Mr. Da and Daddy Freeze. On the corona issue, I think America and some developed
My
countries are
Samsung phone.
finding it difficult because of their lifestyle, the
Hmm.
type of food they eat, and their disregard for life. I am scared for our dear country, Nigeria, because we are so disordered in everything we do. Have a good night rest, Mr. Da and Daddy Freeze.
Hmm. He's worried because we're so disorderly in the country. I totally agree with that. We can't use the British formula that didn't work in the UK, and we can't use the American formula that didn't even work in the US for more reasons than one. Because, first of all, we're not even as orderly as the Americans are. And secondly, it didn't even work in those places. So we've got to be extra, extra careful. What do you think? Okay. Before we go any further, global and throw light on it, then come back to our topic. It's quite sad that people are dying like this, especially when I'm certain that this could be avoided. So so far, America has about 62 thousand people who died of COVID-19 so far, and that is scary. That's scary. It hasn't hit Nigeria yet. Do you think there's a COVID 419 going on in Nigeria? Ada, let me ask you that before I read out all the global statistics.
Well, I wouldn't think so. On the other hand, my fear is we don't even have enough test kits to actually ascertain the exact number because I feel like it's
Hmm.
more than the actual number that we are seeing because we don't even have an accurate database. So I
Yep.
begin thinking that it is COVID 419. My fear is that it's actually worse, but we don't know.
Well, globally right now we have 3.25 million confirmed cases, out of which 101.01 million have recovered, and 231,000 people have died globally. Now, in the United States, like I said earlier on, they had 62,603 confirmed deaths, which is a very high figure. In Spain, the number is 24,543 deaths. Italy, 27,967 deaths, while the UK, 26,771 deaths. Now, the UK has overthrown Spain with almost 2,000 plus and is fast catching up with Italy. After the US, the second country that was hit hard was Italy, but the UK is catching up with Italy. France also had a huge dent in its population, and so did Spain. Aside that, everybody else is 2,000, 3,000, 1,000. Iran had 6,000, which is high because the Irani population is not that high. Um, but other countries like Turkey, despite having a lot of confirmed cases, have fewer deaths than Iran with fewer confirmed cases. This is exactly what I mean. Turkey had 120,000 confirmed cases, out of which only 3,174 died so far, while Iran had only 94,640 cases and had almost twice the number of deaths that Turkey had. Iran so far has 6,028 deaths. Iran also, however, has more recoveries than Turkey. So far, Turkey has only 48,000 recovered, while Iran has 75,103 recovered. So Iran has a higher death rate, a higher recovery rate, and a lower rate of confirmed or lower number of confirmed cases. France, out of 130K confirmed cases, they have 24,000 deaths. I don't know how they manage this. And the UK, out of 171,000 confirmed cases, they have 26,000 deaths. The UK death rate is more than 10%. I'm looking at almost 15%. So the US, despite having more numbers than anybody else, their death rate is about 5% because they had 1 million confirmed cases. And out of the 1 million confirmed cases, they had only 62,600 deaths, which is about 5%. The scariest numbers, as far as I'm concerned, are the United Kingdom numbers: 26,000 deaths out of 171,000 confirmed cases. Unless I'm not understanding this 100%, I am more worried than anything else about the UK right now and the way they're handling this. What do you think?
I'm actually going through the statistics. Well, it's really scary.
It's really scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the exact percentage so I can plot uh, a proper percentage for the UK, and I'm worried. Okay, 15.65%. That's a scary death rate. 15.65% for the UK. That's ridiculously scary. So I don't think we should be emulating the UK. Whatever the UK does is what we should not do. My opinion. I stand corrected. So now that we have all these out, we promise you that we'll keep you up to date and we'll keep you abreast with all the developments regarding COVID 19. May the gentle soul of a 25-year-old Nigerian who passed on due to the virus today, um, and that scares us even further because before we thought that people generally under 30 were safe. It doesn't look like that anymore.
Not at all.
Uh-huh. Now, the UK Prime Minister is insisting on wearing face masks as part of the UK lockdown exit strategy. As far as I'm concerned, the UK should not be having an exit lockdown strategy in the first place. What are they lockdown exits? What are they exiting from? 15% death rate? I think, in my opinion, I think the UK has the highest death rate globally if you put it up to a percentile. Then, a quick one: Bill Gates right now is back in the news. Our lovely brother, whom everybody else hates because they think he's the Antichrist. So let's talk about Bill Gates right now. And Bill Gates is outlining things we must do if we want to get out of um, the pandemic, if we want to live, if we want things to work. So, the things that you must do to get for life to get back to normal as nations ease lockdown amid the pandemic. So, one, testing. Bill Gates is suggesting various strategies to advance current testing methods, including at home test kits and consistent standards about who can get tested. Two, contact tracing. He's suggesting following Germany's model. Yes, Germany's model makes absolute sense. Only 6,000 people have died in Germany so far. Let's follow Germany.
That's quite good.
Let's not follow the UK right now. Effective treatment. Right now, there's no treatment for COVID 19. On Wednesday, though, Dr. Fauci expressed optimism about an experimental drug called Remdesivir, which is still in the trial phase. Other drugs like hydroxychloroquine have received a lot of attention but are still being studied. Treatments such as convalescent plasma, drawing blood from patients who have recovered from COVID 19, making sure it's free of coronavirus and other infections, and giving the plasma and the antibodies it contains to sick people. That also looks promising, but there is no magic drug that experts can fully support yet. Four, vaccine, which I believe should be number one, Mr. Gates. Vaccine is number one priority. Without a vaccine, we're not going back to any semblance of normal life. According to Bill Gates, many countries and companies around the world are working at breakneck speed to develop a vaccine even faster. And there's still promising signs. Gates is particularly excited about pursuing a new approach called an RNA vaccine. He's excited. I'm excited. Most dingbats are sad. So, and he went on to say that unlike a flu shot, which contains fragments of the influenza virus so your immune system can learn to attack them, an RNA vaccine gives your body the genetic code needed to produce viral fragments on its own. So once your body senses traces of the infection, it attacks it. So big ups to Bill Gates. I'm proud of what he's doing with regards making sure that the world is safe. He has a lot of money and he's throwing money behind all this. While my dear brothers and sisters who are conspiracy theorists, sorry guys, forgive me, but I'm not on your side. Somebody is saying Bill Gates should hold his chip and insert his family only. There's not going to be any chip, and if there is, I'll advise you to get it because you will not be able to go back to normal life unless you don't have a digital code that shows you've been vaccinated. So stop listening to that babalawo in your village that is telling you what to do. Stop listening to the people who failed you in government and are now coming to give you bright ideas. If they had such bright ideas, the Nigerian treasury will be full right now. So please, 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 everybody should just keep quiet. We are listening to Bill Gates. Vaccines work. Vaccines have eradicated smallpox totally. Somebody will tell you to go and build your immune system. People are building their immune system and dying of smallpox, dying of yellow fever, dying of all these things. How do you think the HIV/AIDS scourge was cut down? How do you think they were able to develop antiretroviral drugs? Yes, your immune system helps, but medications work. So we've got quite a few people who are allergic to thinking. Do you understand? We've got quite a few people who are allergic to thinking, so I'm blocking most of them on my space on social media right now. Now, let's move back to our topic at hand. A lot of people are saying, good luck, Bill Gates. Don't worry. You will collect that vaccine or you will stay in your house under lock and key. When you stay in your house for 1 year, and you see, listen, when they tell you go and collect vaccine so you can go back to work, Daddy Free is not going to come and dash you money. You don't want to collect vaccine after the rest of us have all collected it. Sit down inside your house and let hunger beat you. Then maybe you will have sense. So please, I'm not tolerating all these anti-vaccine people. The world is suffering right now. If we had a vaccine 6 months ago, all these people that died would not have died. Stop listening to all those people that try to tickle those parts of your brain that need tickling and listen to the reality of life. So let's go back to today's topic. We're talking about experiences with witches. Have you ever seen witches before? Have you ever seen ghosts, aliens? Have you ever seen angels or grim reapers? You know, there are many grim reaper sightings in the US. A lot of people see, and there's also a phenomenon called shadow people. Have you heard of shadow people?
No.
They're like dark shadow people that move. They're like darkness. I'm not sure if I've ever witnessed before, but I kind of feel I have. Maybe I was half asleep. Maybe I was suffering from sleep paralysis. Somebody is saying, please, is it easier to make a vaccine than the actual drug? Here's the beauty with the vaccine: you get the vaccine, you don't get the disease. You get the drug, you have to you have to get the disease to use the drug. Why do you need to get the disease? Vaccine over drug, 100%. You don't want to get the. Listen, if you've had typhoid before, yes, there are medications to treat typhoid. It does not make typhoid a pleasant disease to have. Oh. I've had it before. It's harrowing. Somebody said gin. Yo, yeah. As in Jinn. I don't know what it is, but we're going to be talking all about it.
Okay, let's take more calls to
All
see if
right, more
someone
calls.
Benin is gonna call us again today.
Now, if anybody calls us to talk about vaccines and Bill Gates, that was last week. We're not going to tolerate that. Please, Ada, help us just usher them off the phone gently. And let's talk about what we're here to have fun today and relax and share experiences, not fight over vaccine.
Hello.
We've done that last week.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Hello.
Mhm. Good evening.
Yeah,
Good evening.
so, coronavirus. So my only thing is when how did you call on God? Nobody is not talking about the God. Everybody they want to turn on to what we call they want to turn on to same arena. Everybody is having those about people. These are people carrying that.
Okay, what is the cause, sir?
That's the thing now. I think there's something wrong somewhere. But my people cannot come. This started in China. What is China? What happened in China? Nobody is trying to get at the root cause of it. I think to avoid consequences.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Hold on a second. If I'm not saying the virus was engineered, but let's imagine the virus was engineered and you now find out that the virus was engineered. What is the use of you finding out that the virus is engineered? What are you going to do with that information? What use is that information to?
Penalize. You can penalize. And
You can penalize. Okay, listen, you see, this is my problem with the world. Let's forget about penalizing. Let's save the world first. Your house cannot be burning with your child inside, and then you are trying to prosecute who set fire to the house. Are you not going to first go inside and bring out your child?
yes, that's what we are doing now, but not lose sight of making sure that
Of course, we're not going to lose sight of it. The world is going to, of course, there are going to be trials in Hague and all that. But that's not the priority now. The priority now is uh, how do we get out of this? So let's, I think we should face that, sir.
we will get out of that. God will help us to get out of this mess. But the world will be very careful because of people who find this one problem and everybody is running everywhere. The church not taking something will be done. So it will just look like international dynamics. So we should, people should speak up and make sure that anybody who does anything funny in the world, because the world has become a global village, it's going to affect the rest of the world. Look at the people that are dying now. Then we just say, okay, rub hand on their head and they walk away like that. So that's just my own angle.
Okay, thank you very much for your angle. We're going back to our topic and we're going to try to keep our topic. Okay, so Ada,
Yes, sir.
do you have any calls?
Yes.
Hello, Ada.
Yeah. Good
Hello.
evening.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Good evening.
Good evening, my gorgeous. How are you?
I'm fine. Yesterday I called to share my own experience, but Ada did not pick up. So I'm happy we are still receiving the same day. So can I continue?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. When I was young, we were in Ajegule. My mom was a school head, principal in Ajegule then. So I was in Methodist Girls High School, Yaba. So when I was about, when this class ended for the day, so we went to, my mom asked me to buy something for me, Dumota, before coming back home. So I went to Yaba, took bus from Yaba to Dumota. So
So as I was coming back, I saw one man. It was as if I was the only person that saw the man that day. I wanted to take a mode west, as the 2 months are there. So I wanted to take a bus to the mode west, going to Ajegunle boundary.
Take it quickly, my darling, so it doesn't make noise.
It was as if I was the only one that saw the man, and the man was all white. Everything about the man was white. His teeth white. Everything about this man was pure white. His hair, that is immaculate white hair. So when I entered, I sat down because there's a way they do it. Then if you have you have to pay 100 at the 10 naira to sit down, then 70 naira lesser to standing and sitting. So me, I sat down, and the man was just staring at me. I sat, that is where I sat, I could see the man straight, just directly by me now. So the man was standing there, staring at me. Then when I entered, when the bus filled up now, then it was time for people standing. So this man now, people started entering, as if nobody touched him, nothing. He was just as free as anything. So when the man entered, he came and stood by me. So as he came and stood by my own seat there, as he came towards me, I just got up from my seat. And now said, sir, please come and sit down. So the man, he sat down, me, I stood up. So the driver, the conductor started collecting money. So from people standing now, because he has collected money from us that you will pay before you enter the motorway if you want to sit down. So me, I now entered the man now. When the conductor got to my place now, for him to pay. So me now, because I'm the one standing now, so I paid again. So when I paid and we left, we continued our journey. So by the time we got to, you know that from Idumota, as if you're going to Ajegunle, that this thing, I forgot this place. So where they sell fish, you know that where they sell fish, the other side of it is a stadium. This side of it, that road, as if there's a bridge under that place. That was where the man just stopped immediately. So we did not go very far. Ijora, that's your head. So the man just stopped immediately, and the man was like, immediately he stopped. He said that he would get down here. So when he got up to get down, me, I have to stand up now for him to pass. Then this thing was not like as if it was 3 years inside the bus. 3 years. The man now started telling me. Nobody was hearing him, only me. The man was now telling me, don't stop giving. Make sure, I keep hearing this man's voice every day till now in my life. And the thing has cost me so much pain in my life. The thing has really taken my life away from me. The man was now saying, don't stop giving. In giving, you will survive in this life. Make sure you don't stop giving. In giving, you will be in serious pain for giving. You will do this. That is people will insult you. People will do this. People you give, they will make you feel bad. You will give, and people will make you miserable for even giving them. Don't stop giving. Don't stop giving. Don't stop. Actually, if you see, the man was just saying so much things, but that don't stop giving still disturbs my head. And sometimes when I hear it, as if I want to go mad. So this man continued like that until he now passed. Just to pass me, I got up for him to stand up, and I moved away for him to stand up and just pass so that I would sit down. It still took years, as if it was years. So when he got down, to him it was not like this, but to me it was long. What he said was more than 1 hour talk. He was giving me lectures. So he now got down. They stopped for him, he got down. Immediately he got down. That was when the conductor now said, he now told. The conductor did not see him again. The conductor said, yeah, madam, you have helped yes, you have helped the ghost. You have helped the ghost. That man is a ghost. Look, he's no longer with the driver. Stopped. They started looking for. The man was no longer there. He was no just told me my life. And since then, even before then, my mom used to beat me for giving out. You can give me something now. I will prefer to immediately you're giving me this thing. If somebody say, this thing I like it, I'll just give it to the person without thinking twice. So my mom used to beat me when I was small that time because of this thing, and this man now told me. And true to his words, I've suffered because I'm giving. I've suffered because even that yesterday when you people were saying it, I even went to bed without anything, but the last food I had, I shared it in the compound with a family with 4 children. So that thing has really taken my life away from me. But in short, I just bless God. The man told me I should never stop. Never. No matter whatever it will take me, in it I will be pained. Seriously. That was what he told me. So that the freeze has been following you,
Alma, your story fear all of us, so all of us quiet.
Hey, that the freeze, if you see that day, it was more than an hour. The man spoke with me, but it's just for him to get up from his seat and go out. But it lasted for an hour. Because everything he said. So, but anyway, I started following you when I was in the hospital, when you were discussing type and everything, and people were sending different messages. And actually, I had surgeries then. So then they were waiting for me to fast so that I can eat and everything for this. But those your stories, and when you reply and everything, there was a day I now laughed. The doctor was, oh, wow, thank God, she did this. Then I started eating my food.
Whoa, that's a miracle right there.
So that was when I started following you, Sha. So that's my story.
All right, God bless you. God bless you. Beautiful, beautiful one.
There's another thing, though. Some people in my area, they decided that since this government has decided to tell them not to worship on Sunday, what they do now, authoritatively, they will worship on Saturday, so that on Sunday, when the police people start parading, they will not see them worshiping. But they will worship fully on Saturday.
What's the name of your area? Let us send police there. Let us send police there.
You will not say it is me.
No, do they know you? They will not know you now.
Even the person authoritatively told me himself that this is what he does now.
But that is so wrong. That is not worshiping God. That is tempting God, testing God. Matthew chapter 4 verse 7, do not test the Lord. Romans chapter 13.
Because of the same type and offering now. What else?
What else? Business must run now.
Yes, now it's full business now. It's business gospel ministry now, full-time business.
Full-time business. Jesus and songs. All right, my dear sister. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Whew, that was a good one. Do we have another call?
Like, she got me so scared. I'm alone in the studio.
I'm telling you, even me. At a point, my head started swelling. Now, yeah, okay.
Hello, Adam. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
That is good evening.
Good evening. Please speak up so we can hear you clearly.
I just want to share my own story.
Yes.
Okay.
Today is all about sharing your story. So tell us. We're waiting.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine, something happened to him. He was a policeman then and a ranking officer. So they sent my friend to a mission to go with his people to go to the bank and get money with bullet van. So as they were coming, because they told them that if you are coming, if anybody should obstruct you on the way, finish that person. That was the instruction they gave to this man. So as he was coming, there was a man in front. So the man was disturbing. The man did not allow them to pass. They were blowing syringe. The man stayed on the way. So the boys told my friend that they should go and fire him. My friend said, no, don't kill somebody. Let me go and push him. He told this man, please leave the road and let us pass. The man told him that you have nothing to do. You must follow me at the back. This person told me, I was with a gun. Somebody was telling me that I should not worry, that he can never obey me. Then he just gave the man slap. He gave the man slap. The man fell down. He fell, but he noticed that the blood was coming out from the center of the head of the man. He was surprised. So when the man got up, he said, you will see. Then he left the road. Immediately he just measured you will see. Then this my son was coming down, and he fell down. When they rushed him, they discovered that he had a stroke. From stroke, he was dead. But my cousin wanted to finish, so let me just pass. So from there, they were able to provide the hospital. But
Ooh, just when the story. Now, a lot of people are asking, what is today's topic? We're talking about paranormal sightings, paranormal activity, as angels, UFOs, ghosts, grim reapers, gnomes, bush babies, elves. Have you had an experience before? If you have, do call us on 0700 993 993 993. That's the number for 99.3 Nigeria info. So, Ada, let's take more calls.
hi, Ada.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, good evening, please.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Welcome to Live and Dangerous.
Yeah, this is Remy.
All right, Remy, go ahead, sir.
Oh, Kiri.
Remy, yeah.
Yes, Remy.
How you doing?
We're fine. We're good. We're happy.
Okay. I want to talk about the COVID-19.
But you heard us say that we're not going to be
I
taking.
did. I want to ask a few questions.
Okay, can you call us back in 45 minutes? Then we'll have rounded off this topic and gone back to COVID 19, please.
Okay.
All right, God bless you. Let's take another call.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine. My name is Chris.
Chris, how are you doing?
I'm good. And you, that is Chris.
I'm fine.
Hello, Ada. How you doing?
I'm good. So
This
good.
is my first time of listening to your show. I always listen to Performer and the rest of them, but this is my first time listening to that phrase.
Yes, so we've been here for quite a while. We've been here about a month now.
Yeah, I can see. Well, I just want to talk about my own.
Your own
There
experience.
was a time, because back then, the school I didn't go to was a body school in Omahia. So there is something they do call Lady Koi Koi.
I've heard from or secondary schools that are in the bush. All those people that go and clear bush and build school there.
Hello, you said?
All those people that will clear bush and build school there.
Yeah, there's a place in Omahia called Tuturu. That was the place the school was. Inside very thick forest, man. So back then, maybe you'll be in the class. After class, then you go to your room. Sometimes maybe in the night when we will try to start reading your book, you will be hearing some sound, like the woman walking. You will be hearing the sound of the shoes. You understand? If you come out to look, you won't see anything. No. You go back to your bed. You keep on hearing those things. Sometimes
Oh, I ran. The call's been on for an hour. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My eyesight is pretty bad. Uh huh. I think I should sit up a bit. Uh huh. Wait for Ada's call. Now, wow. Eh. And let me tell you something, guys. I've been waiting for taste buds to. I'm trying to find a more comfortable position while I wait for Ada's call. Let me send her a message. Call me back, sis. Bye bye, few. You guys, I wish we could actually invite online callers. Madame Corket in Gambia. Oh, wow, you're from Gambia. The lady with the shoes. Somebody said Daddy Free is the Antichrist. Here you can see. The same people also call Bill Gates the Antichrist. And I'm the Uncle Christ. God will save you. My opinion on UFO, they exist. I've always said they exist, so no need to even go back and forth on that. Kelvin, how are you doing? Waiting for a connection. Okay. So waiting for her to give me a call back right now. So, can you guys tell me about your experiences? Why do I look older than my age? I don't know. And my mom looks younger than her age. Guess what? My mom has really good genes. My dad has really good genes. My dad doesn't. Does my dad look very old? And my mom too doesn't look old. But Lola looks old, Abby. Me and Lola, who looks older? We look the same age. I don't know how we. Maybe we got the recessive genes from my parents. My mom doesn't look her age. And my dad is pure black. He doesn't, black doesn't crack. So my dad doesn't look old at all. My dad is 75, thereabout. He has a flatter tummy than I have. He still walks, he still drives, he still operates, he still does everything he does as a. Of course, he's a lot calmer than he used to be when we were growing up. But age wise, he doesn't look his age. Okay, they're calling me back. Okay. I work too hard and the free nation stresses me too hard. Let me tell Ada that we're connected. And then all those people that call me Antichrist, they also stress me. Yes, sis. Bless you. Okay, so you're going to hear her voice now. You're going to hear it now. Somebody sent me a message yesterday, said, Daddy Freeze, you're just believing in aliens now. Some of them are actually ruling you, like Jubril. Okay, let me not say the one that they're going to come and pick me. Adele Bill, my darling, how are you? I need more exercise. Yes, yes, yes. Someone said I drink too much. I don't drink too much. Oh. I drink a little, like in the evening. I like to chill with my Budweiser. As I'm talking to you now, the Budweiser is inside the mortuary. Taste buds used to say, ah, mortuary Budweiser. Sometimes you see the Budweiser and she want it. When you see my Budweiser being
Nigeria
served,
info. This is
you
the
will want
latest
to drink
experience.
Budweiser
This is still
to be
live from New
ice
Jersey, Daddy Freeze.
cold.
And you're listening
And
to
today
Voice
she's
of
cooking
Wanda.
afang.
I have Daddy Freeze back on the show. I am so scared right now.
Ada,
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
okay, to unscare you a little, let me just gist you about my dinner that is loading once I'm done with the show.
What is it?
Afang with sokebu pyom pyom.
Daddy Freeze. Wait. I don't know why you're doing this when you know we can actually talk via WhatsApp. Why are you doing this on air?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, now let me tell you.
Yes,
I woke up in the morning, I think around 9 a.m. thereabouts.
yes.
At least I saw everywhere online, all the food vendors for afang soup.
Afang soup is
Yeah,
the problem with
I
it is it's
searched for
difficult to
it.
make right now because I was hearing taste buds telling some of her clients. I don't think is ask your mom if okay, no, not now. I'll ask and I'll talk about it to see if they have afang, because the problem with afang, afang is not like okra
Mhm.
that I can just whip up.
True.
Afang requires delicate measures. You are ethic now.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to make afang?
Mhm. Okay,
Hey,
good.
do you know how to make edikai kong?
Yes, please.
Mention some more ethic soups. Let me even. What else do you have? Afang, edikai kong,
Atama.
atama, and you can make all this.
What's the other one? Um, okay, there are a couple of, but I can't remember them right now.
Did you ever live in Cross River?
Yeah, for about 6 years.
Wow, how is life there? Is it beautiful? Is it like Lagos?
No, Calabar is so calm.
How is the weather? Is it colder or hotter?
Not cold or hot, just normal.
Okay, somebody said you have a beautiful
But I
voice.
think it's more. I think I should say cold because a lot of trees, the rivers,
Rivers.
it's cool.
I hear there are lots of mami waters too that they come from the rivers. Is that true?
That's not true. Daddy, please. If that's true, then I'll be one. Or I would have had an experience with a ghost
Come,
or
don't
an
appear to
alien
me
or
this
something.
night, Wada. I'm begging you.
I
I was
think
just joking, oh. I wasn't serious, oh.
so. You know what, Daddy, please. We'll continue this on WhatsApp. I really need that after.
Okay.
You are a pastor,
So we should share. I
so you
know.
should, sacrifice.
I know. I know. I know. I know. Anyway,
I'll
um,
disturb you on WhatsApp after the show.
all right, all right.
Thank you.
Holla me. I'm scared. I hope these people are cooking though, because I know she just wants to make me happy today. So, that thing I was telling you people about before we went on hell, just sit down, chill. I'll bring that one out of the mortuary. We'll just be on a chilling pee this night. Back to
Just remember, you
our.
have a colleague.
Yes.
Okay, back to our topic.
Now, Taste Buds gave me her experience when her dad was in the mortuary. She said she went in to see her dad. Now, in Nigeria, when you watch movies and they want to show a morgue. I don't know why our own is mortuary, their own is morgue. Even though it's the same thing, there's a difference. That's why they call our own mortuary. She said, when you watch a movie, a Hollywood movie, they just be bringing out drawers like freezer drawers and you be seeing the corpses, right? She said in the Nigerian mortuary, the corpses are lying on the floor.
Wow, you don't say.
I am telling you. So she said she went in there to see her dad because her dad was supposed to be in that mortuary, and her head started to swell. She gave me quite a few stories. She told me about people who've been working. Now, if you've worked in a mortuary or a morgue before, please give us a call. 0700 I wish Taste Buds was not making Afang this night. She would have told us about her experience. And somebody told her, he said that they quarrel with the spirits there. that you'll be seeing the spirit will be disturbing them, and they will literally be telling the spirit that, come, no be me kill you. Go and sit down, please. You are disturbing us
Can you
this
get on
night.
the phone?
Huh?
Can you get on the phone?
I can't. She's in the kitchen is on the other side of the house.
Oh.
Even if I
Okay, let's
shout, she
talk
can't hear
about
my name,
mortuary.
my voice. Yes, so let's also open up the phone lines. Do we have listeners who have worked in mortuaries or morgues? Do we
Okay,
have
that's
listeners who
okay.
have
So
worked at graveyards or things like that?
I'll like them to call so I ask them if it's true because I hear that those people working there before they enter they knock and most of them they enter through the back like they have to turn to enter so you don't offend the dead bodies or the ghosts. I really don't know, but this is getting scary.
All right, let's open up the phone lines.
Oh yeah.
If you're
Hello.
scared.
Hello?
Yes. Good evening.
Someone said it's the swelling from the chemical fumes. What about the person that went to banana tree? Does
Yeah. What's
banana
your
tree
name?
too have chemical fumes? Let's pick the call.
Samuel. Please can you be audible?
My name is Salman.
Okay.
Ooh, Samuel. Let's give him a nickname. No credit, Samuel.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
You want us to give him a nickname?
No credit, Samuel.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening. Don't even tell me that you walk inside mortuary now because I will just run and leave all of you on this radio.
No, it's my junior brother.
Your junior brother walks inside mortuary.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he? Go and call him. Go and call him now.
No, the guy is late, so it's late now.
Oh.
What happened?
So the guy was telling me, no, the guy was telling us stories then that any day, anytime that he wants to enter where they kept the dead body. So he said that sometimes the dead bodies, they are talking. They will be talking.
Huh?
He said sometimes he would song. No, they will sit on their. He said he was telling us that some they will sit on the floor. That before if he just enter like this, we just shout for them. We just shout, "What are you sitting here? What are you doing here for?" He was telling us different stories, but later on, the guy just get accident. Just passed on.
So wait. Who brings them down to sit on the floor?
I asked him, say,
We need someone who has worked in a morgue to actually call us. I want to talk to someone like this, your late brother. May his soul rest in peace. Let him tell us.
no, it's no more again. He just minor thing happened to him that even passed. He just little thing.
He had a small accident.
Not alive again.
How old was he when he passed?
He was 35.
Wow, may his soul rest in peace. Someone online is saying, I live alone. I'm getting scared. I'm going to bed. Woo, lazy you. Don't worry, Lady Koi Koi will knock on your door.
I work on overnight. Like I'll be here till 5 a.m.
All sorts of things are going to be knocking on your door, Ada.
Daddy, please stop. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, good
Hello, good
evening.
evening. Good evening. It's me, Ruth from Ikorodu.
Ruth from Ikorodu, go ahead. Yes, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
I witnessed one. No, this one is one. Then Ikorodu here.
Yes, go ahead.
So every time, maybe around 1 o'clock, I'll be hearing strange voice, kind of like baby. If I walk through the window like this, because there's one banana leaf.
So you have mind, though. You hear something crying outside like baby, and you go and look from the window.
I now called my mommy the following day. Mommy said what I would do, I will shouldn't talk. That I should boil water. So I pour hot water there. They will not come again.
Wow.
Hello?
We are listening to you. So you boiled hot water.
I never was even quarreling with me. Why was I pour water on now? I had to leave the environment. I passed to another place after I had 3 months.
Hey. So now your neighbor, they cry like winch. Oh boy, we dey enjoy for Lekki. Oh.
Daddy, I don't care. I was
called 3 days ago. They said I should drop my account number. Please, sir.
You've not dropped your account number.
I do receive WhatsApp, but they don't receive it.
Okay. Drop it again now. I remember I said I was going to sort you out. Drop it again. Don't worry. I'll take care of you, eh?
Let me give my account number, sir.
Yes, give it to Ada. Send it by WhatsApp, please.
I don't have enough credit.
Okay, go on.
655.
So Ada is going to write it and send it to me. Okay, we're back, Ada. Okay. So you've taken out her number. Please send to me.
Her account number, actually. Hello. All right, call back if that was you. Hello, good evening. What's happening?
Yeah, hello.
That is free.
Yes, boss.
Moriho played you.
What did you say?
Yeah, the Moriho played you, the most controversial man I've seen.
Me care. I'm a gentleman. No. We are just talking about Lady Koi Koi.
I'm that because I used to call you and I will tell you that I don't need to hate you, I don't need to like you. You are the best. That is free. That is free. If anybody said there's no spirit, the person is lying. When I was in secondary school, that is in Enugu, my school was once a burial ground, you know.
Hey! How do you know it was once a burial ground?
Wait, during my SS3, I told them we can't do night class so that we go learn fast because of YN, you know. My students organize the stuff. That the thing for midnight around that kind of 12. If you look down the school the other side, you will, after they talk to you and I see all my life, my body will shake after they talk to you because all those things they come my mind. If you look the other side, they did wear white for down. If you on your touch there, you don't go see anybody. But once the place is dark, you will hear people they talk, they shout. So you know when they come make me vex, come make me on one day. You know how they set locker for class.
Yes.
I don't know if you went to school that used locker, you will set your locker.
Yes.
Now, so for my front, where we did the read, the other side of the class, now, so the lockers we did there, nobody did there, no animal did there, no cockroach did there, all the whole locker we did there for night. Nobody touch them, we just they fall by the death, one after the other. That is free. Our gates no grew open that night, too. If they get people, they shout, the person they talk for my, like, close behind me. I know they see the person. My teacher, they run up and down for science class.
Your teacher, they run.
I swear to God. If you hear people, they talk. If you hear small baby, they cry for night. I know they lie you.
What school is this? What school is this?
Anybody will go Holy Angels. Holy Angels.
Holy Angels.
Yeah, Holy Angels Comprehensive Secondary School in Enugu. We know.
Holy Angels.
Yes, in Enugu. I never wanted to come if I have to follow cars to call you because this topic is yesterday I've been laughing. Let me tell you another story. My mom died when I was 12, you know. So, my mom died when I was 12. So, my people keep on saying they used to see my mom's spirit around the village, you know. So, one day, that is it. I saw my mom after she died. She was talking to me.
Where? How?
I swear to God. My mom told me who killed her. And the person has died, and the person confessed he killed my mom. But I think I was 15. I came out of the house, not even in the night, afternoon. There was this mango tree around our area. I went there. I was about plucking mango. I saw my mom. Like my mama, I see her. She did talk, I did hear. The only thing they say, I won't go close, that she say, make I no come close. She told me who killed her. She said, if I see this my uncle, make anybody, any one of us, no collect food to person. Say the person no get good wish for any member of our family. She told me everything because I was very close to my mom.
Hmm.
So if they tell you there's no spirit, there is. Even this area you are talking about, let me say something. I don't know if this is an area or not. But there's this forest in my village that free.
Hmm.
Okay, let me tell you. Haven't you heard about this place in Plateau State where human being will still live?
Where?
You can Google it. Human being will still live in Plateau State in a mountain. I forgot it.
I've heard of those stories. I've tried to Google, I never have. Let me tell you what happened.
It is.
Let me tell you what happened, yeah. We used to have a house girl who, I think her name was Shade. I'm talking about 25 years ago. I was still in the university. And Shade used to tell us all sorts of stories. And one day she was telling us that they were going home to their village. She was not Nigerian, she's probably from Cotonou or one of those places. And as they were driving in the bus on the road, that they saw many human beings with tails, that they were actually walking on the street in one remote part. And she told me, and I was now like, Shade, you have come again. So later that night, my dad came home with my grandmother. So I went to report to my dad. I'm like, Dad, Shade has started again. Oh. Shade said she saw human beings with. I wanted to crack my dad up so that we all laugh.
Yes, man.
My grandmother said no, that she has seen them before, that during the Hitler war, that they used to, that planes were flying even over Nigeria and nobody was moving during the daytime, that they were moving at night. So,
Yeah.
or they were not moving at night. I've forgotten what the story is. My grandmother is late now. She said they would get to a village and they would spend the night in the village. And there was one particular village they got to. All the men had tails. Everybody there had tails. And she spent a night in a village with human beings that had tails. And the way she was saying it, she was not making it up.
In Plateau State, there's a place where you see human being with tails. In Plateau State.
Have you seen them before?
And I've seen human being with tails with my dad.
What do the tails look like? Short tails?
No, let me tell you, this one was not in this one was in Enugu. There's this big forest, in village now. People used to have land in forest now.
Yes.
So my dad said our land in the forest that we should go and check the land in the So we got to go. My dad was anytime my dad is going there, he will always carry a gun at the night and don't come out. I was asking him why. He did a hunter. He said, let's just be going. Unfortunately, we got there. We saw a man with a tail. And the man wanted to raise his hand. And my dad told the man openly that if you raise your hand, I will shoot you. And the man calmed down. And my dad said, if he has not said that, the man will kill two of us. That if the man has raised his, two of us will die. And the man ran away. It was not a story they told me. I saw it. A man with a tail. They were not wearing any clothes. He had a penis, like normal penis, but he had a long tail. And there were hairs all over their body. There were like two.
Wow.
My dad just told me that we should quickly leave the forest before they go and reinforce and come back. And we ran away. I've never gone back to that place till now. Even when they told me that the land has been removed, that they are selling for money, my dad said if I want, I said I'm not going back there. Because I still remember those things. The one I can't forget is my school where I hear people talking. You can hear people talking at your back and you won't see anybody talking. So sometimes they will lock school, you go home in the morning, you come back, you see lock has scattered up on. I saw this one with my eyes. They didn't tell me stories, that is great. Like, you literally see somebody crying in the night. People would cry for school. My school was a burial ground. So different things occurred.
But why are people to clear burial ground and go and build school there? When it's not like they want to torture the people.
Wait, they do a church there. It was owned by a Catholic church. They do church there. From the church, they convert them to school. Shift another place, go build the church.
Not be the dead people worry the church run.
I don't know. Because I had stories that during night virtue, people will come out to peace in the night and somebody will slap them. And I've known somebody, not that it has not happened to me, but I know one girl, Ogechi, now she's dead. She went to night virgin in that Catholic church. That was the same church I was going. And she went out to peace. And they said she has a problem with a spirit. And the spirit slapped her. And I saw it, her face was swollen. And that was how she died.
Say this again. Take this again. Sorry.
Her name is Ogechi.
Okay. Okay.
They are so less in peace.
Amen.
She went to night virgin. Then she went out to peace. The next thing she said, she came and told the story that she had a quarrel with somebody wearing white, a man wearing white, and the man slapped her. And her face started swelling up, and that was how she died. And they found out it was a spirit. So when people say spirit believes, I don't doubt them. If I have used my eyes and seen the woman being with tail, and I saw my mom who died after how many years she spoke to me, I don't doubt anything. I believe in anything. Anything can happen on earth. Like I
Now,
was in a class, somebody was teaching me my locker where they close to me before, nobody near them.
okay. Now, that time you saw the locker, were you alone? Because when you saw your mom, you were alone.
When I saw the locker, I was not alone. So anybody that goes to just comprehensive secondary school should call this show. And when
Please
I
let
saw
them
that
call this
locker,
show and let's discuss this.
and anybody that went to night class in just comprehensive secondary school will call the same show and tell you that I'm not lying.
Holy Angels Comprehensive School. Where's the school again?
Secondary school in Enugu State.
In Enugu State.
It's owned by a Catholic church. Yes.
Thank you very much. Let's see if other people can call. We're interested in people who went to this particular school.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I once have a math teacher who learned math. That the priest now he's still mad in the village. I'm not joking. He was teaching math at night. Then he went down. Okay, they were disturbing downstairs. People were making noise, and there was no student there. The man went there to go and confront the people making noise. And he came back and said that people knocked down her head, and he didn't see anybody that knocked down. Not up to one with the man, long man. See, today that man, they carry and go and do it. They know he this is the wrong man today.
Oh boy, now wow.
It's real. Like Ada.
Ada, don't quiet.
Thanks for getting me scared.
Ada, you're alone. Look behind you on the wall.
My eyes are closed.
Let's take more calls.
I actually don't doubt the part where he said he saw the mom, because growing up, my mom she shared a story with her, and she was like, there was a family member of ours, then I was still a kid, that the woman died, but she didn't know. And then we were at Enugu State, as at that time. She said she saw that woman. And she was like, hey, what are you doing here? The woman said she came for something. So my mom now took her home, gave her food, asked her to spend the night. The woman was just so anxious and eager to leave that she had other places to go. She had stuff to do. My mom was like, you're new in Enugu State. Where do you know? She said she came for something. And I was like, okay, no problem. But I stay here in case you come around next time. Do well to come check on us and all. And then she left. The next day, somebody came. Then there was no phone. There was no telephone. Somebody came and told my mom that the woman died like 4 days ago.
Are you serious?
Thank goodness I was a baby. I would have left the house for all of them.
So the woman that died actually spent a night in your house?
No, she didn't. She refused, but she ate. She came there, stayed for a while. My mom gave her food. She ate and left.
Oh boy. My sister has her own experience. My younger sister gave me her own experience. Apparently, she was living with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's mom had cancer. So, terminal stage cancer. So, she was in bed with the boyfriend. You know those beds that are near a wall? So, one side of the bed is near the wall. She was sleeping near the wall. The boyfriend was sleeping. Then they had a dog. So she just woke up in the middle of the night. The dog was barking like he was crazy. The dog jumped over them on the bed and was trying to get into the wall. So the dog literally freaked out. So she looked up and saw the grandma trying to come in, and she wanted to get up to go and open the door for the grandma. Apparently, her boyfriend had also seen the grandma. And she was like, boyfriend said, where are you going? I want to go and open the door for grandma. Will you sit down there? Which grandma do you want to go and open the door for? So that's when she realized that, oh, something strange was happening. Do you know when they woke up the next morning? At that exact time when the grandma came home was when she died in the hospital.
Wow.
My immediate younger sister told me the story. She is 2 years younger than me. My blood sister, same father, same mother. So let's take a couple more calls. Are you enjoying the show?
With you, yes. But when you're gone, maybe I'll just run to the station manager's office. Hello?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Daddy, please, good evening.
Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
This is Michael. My first time caller.
Whoa, Michael, what's up?
I'm fine.
So go ahead, Michael.
This issue of spirit, I thought I can attest about the any level.
Mm.
This happened in Lagos, here in Ikoyi.
Ah, Ikoyi, una don dey come island, Mogbe. I thought it was only Ikorodu before.
I've been sharing this story before this show. Yeah, well, that one was around February. I think February 8th this year.
This year go rugged though.
This year, so I was on a bike. I ride bike that time, so I was going.
You ride power bike?
No, just it's a normal Okada bike.
Okay, sir.
And this Bajaj. So I was going down to that market street that you're coming from
McPherson, I know McPherson very well.
Yes. So I was just coming down there. But yeah, I saw a man, I think a man of maybe 29 to 30. Let me say like that. He wore a knicker, he put on a very long slippers. So he stopped me. I was just going down. Then he stopped me that I should help him to something on the ground. So I stopped. I didn't want to leave this man. I moved a bit, but my feeling was like, okay, just help this man. So I stopped him. He woke on to me and then he sat on my bike. So we were going. He was like, okay, how long will you stay? I said, no. You should not mind. When I'm just going that direction, so I will just give you a lead. We were going, wanted cross, I follow please drive. I put out at bottom again, around that French embassy.
Yes. Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, just when the story is sweet. Oh, man.
Hello?
This year go rugged.
I am alone in the studio. I'm not saying that.
Yes, this is Emmanuel.
Hi, Emmanuel.
What's up, Emmanuel?
I'm good.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I said this our government, they no pass jam.
Now you. We know they're there with you. Yesterday, Anikolakpo Lebi Coker, can you call us, please, online? I'd love to share your experience.
That I'm expecting a higher score, and I made it. I got this one in my jam score.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Let the next person call so we can continue our spirit gist. God don't help you. You don't get your jam. This year, no rugged for you too much. God bless you.
Hello?
Hello, Ada.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. This year
Go rugged, die. You go too rugged.
I just started listening to your show last Sunday, and I was like, wow, so this thing is going on Nigeria for since, and I'm not even listening.
Don't worry, it's not since, it's recently, but we are here with you.
So, about what you were talking about, there was this guy, we play ball together in my village and our local club. This was 2012. We were preparing for a tournament, and this guy fainted in the field.
He fainted on the field.
Yeah, he fainted. Before you know it, the guy was dead.
Wow.
So this happened on the 18th December 2012. So we are just training. So, everything is going on, so we are not even going to train again. We pull out from the competition, and then was it on 22nd? A guy was coming down from this Lagos, and he said, when you come to an Adobe worker, he saw the same guy. And they called the guy, oh, where are you going? And the guy said, don't worry, I'm about to go to buy something at my market. So now, when this guy come back telling all this thing, I was like, are you seriously had this? You said this guy? Say yes. Because I said, this guy you're talking about, the guy was lying in the mortuary. The guy is already dead. And this guy said, what didn't happen? The guy, that's why we are not going to the tournament again. And I was like, so this ghost issue is really existing. This guy was the guy who all of us rushed to the hospital. If I can get to hospital, he was already dead. And somebody coming back from Lagos said that he saw him in Onitsha. So he want to go and buy something from my market. In this life, the only one we don't see now is go see the sea, I tell you. But based on what thing they happen for our government people, like this guy talks say they not pass time. I don't know whether they pass time.
Not true. I've been alive. I don't know. Before they can't look for us. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a very lovely evening.
But if we've been hearing stories of people getting married to.
Yes, in Yoruba land, it's called Akudaya or something like that. I've actually seen one on TV. Was it NTA Ibadan or BCOS Ibadan? A woman, this was like 1982 or 1983. I was very young, and my grandmother was, Uma Sheu. Apparently, the woman got married to a man in the north, and the man just refused to come home. So one day, the woman now said, you know what, I'll divorce you if you don't come. I want to go and meet your people.
Please don't tell me they had kids together.
They had kids. They had like 3 kids. I remember watching this on TV. I'm not making this up. I watched this on TV. So the woman now brought the man. The man now brought the woman to his house in the village or in Ibadan. Then told the woman that that's his house. That he just wants to quickly tell one of his friends that he's at home so that the friend can meet them at home or some story like that. The woman went to the house and she said she's so and so's wife. Everybody, the whole family gathered that you are whose wife? I'm this person, I'm this person, I'm this person. Do you understand? And then they took her to the back of the house and showed her his grave. Your Yoruba teacher told you. They took her to the back of the house and showed him his grave. I saw this on TV. The woman was crying with her 3 children. I can still remember she was wearing like brown. I saw, as in, this was not I heard. It was on TV. They showed the woman. The woman was crying with her kids. That this what happened to her. So there's somebody on my Facebook yesterday, Anikulapo Lebi Koka, who said she's seen aliens, but I don't know how she can get in touch with us. Please call us 0700 993 993 993. It's 99.3 Nigeria info, and we want to talk to people who have had these experiences so they can share with us. We're particularly, yes? Okay, we've got a caller. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Adam.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I am fine.
How are you?
Fuck you.
How do you feel?
Well done, sir.
I don't know. God bless, sir.
God bless you. Oh yeah, tell us your story.
You see, when you are saying concern spirit, is real. It's not
Have
anybody
you
should
ever
not have.
worked in a mortuary before? I'm looking for someone who has worked in a mortuary or is currently working in a
Okay, that
mortuary.
means that in my area one certain time, that
Hmm.
this man, when the man died, they took him to the mortuary. And the man, when he was alive, he was a drunkard. He was a drunkard. But when he died, they took him to the mortuary. After some time, you know, the man, it was the family people say that the man will be asking them that they doesn't drink for him. You know, after some time, towards the night, the man will take all the dead bodies that are in the mortuary. The man will lay them at the floor, ordinary floor. Only he leaves come, blood, his fellow dead body. He's going to flog all of them.
He used to flog all the dead
Before
bodies.
morning, before the morning, when the mortuary attendants come, they will see all the dead bodies on the floor. They begin to die. So what is going on? But before they go, the person in the pit. Before they go, the person in the pit. When they come discover that it's the one that is causing the problem. The mortuary attendants tell the people who hold the dead body that they should come and carry their corpse, their body. That they destroy them here. And when the people come, when they bring drink, go there. Towards the night, the man will finish every drink. Before day, when the mortuary attendants come in, they will finish drink. But you will still be doing what they do by offloading other corpse at the ground floor, at the ordinary floor. Only when you do them on the top of the counter. So it is real. That is how the street have been disturbing the people who do the dead body come and carry this and go and bury.
Thank you so
That
much
is what.
for your call. I really appreciate this. God bless you, sir.
Okay, God bless you.
Wow, really quite scary it is. Um, let's take more calls. Emphasis on anyone who's ever worked in a mortuary or who currently is working in a mortuary. Please do give
Hello.
us a call. Yeah,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Stanley.
Harry.
Stanley.
Stanley. All right, Stanley, go ahead.
Okay, so I have an in-law that was in the
We
mortuary.
need to hear you louder, sir.
I say I have an in-law that
An
works in
in law
the
that
mortuary.
works in a mortuary.
Yeah. So I traveled.
Does he work in the mortuary till now?
Yeah, he works there till now.
Okay.
When I went to their site, I traveled for like 3 months.
Okay.
So the mortuary is quite close to our place. Man.
Okay.
So he works there. So I was curious. I'm just a logical person. I don't want to think that
Yeah,
there
I get you.
move and So I went there. I asked him, and he was saying that I should come. I followed him. When he got there, I told him that he was supposed to know. He said, "Don't worry, I should just come." He opened the door, went inside. My hair full up. I was like, "Wow!" I had to turn back. Yeah. So after a while, I went back there and I asked him why, and he said it's because of those stories that I've had. That I should calm down. I calmed down. We stayed there with him. I used to go. He won't allow me to see dead bodies for some time. Then after a while, when they bring dead body, I will just go there and I will the experience started shortly. He told me that all these things are just fears created by people. I was
They are
supposed to
just fear created by people.
like them on their own side, like when they want people to come and pick their dead body, they frame one story just to tell them to make them feel like. I kept going there for some time until I was comfortable staying around them. I wasn't afraid again, as my hair wasn't swollen up or anything. I think him operate on them, how he embalms them, how he removes maybe someone died, maybe he had kids inside, someone pregnant. He operates them, he brings them out. I'll stand there and I'll be looking at them, I won't see them. But initially I felt it because I was really there in Lagos. When I went there it was in the east.
So you don't believe it has anything to do with spirits. You believe it is the fear.
It's just the fear.
You think it's just the fear.
I'm telling you, serious.
Oh, wow.
And there's so many people that will come around there, and when they come to the mortuary, I'll just be looking at them. My cousin, my in-law will just tell me that, no, my, their heads have been sick. Because I had a friend that worked in the mortuary before.
Yeah.
He told me the opposite of what my in-law is telling me. You show me pictures, you put so many fears in. I was like, wow, wow. But then I started going there. I went there for like 3 months. And
So after a while, you got very comfortable around the dead bodies.
nothing was happening. I would just go there, go to the mortuary there. I'll observe him walking because they take care of them. I'll just stand outside. I'll be observing him. Sometimes I ask him to come here and see. I just want to look from outside. So sometimes I'll go inside with him, put on a face mask, and just.
Thank you very much for this call.
Okay, so can I speak with Ada?
Okay, Ada is right there.
Yes, please.
I'm still the guy. I guess I don't have a WhatsApp number. That's why the grammar got reached out. If they can just call this number, and I'll give them my account. Yeah.
So what's your take?
That I called it.
Do you think people are overreacting?
I've sent your account detail to them. I don't know why.
Do you think
I haven't sent my
people are overreacting, or do you think there's actually a reason for
I sent
us
your
to
number
be
them.
worried?
I'll send it to the account
Do
department.
you think there's actually
I'll follow up.
there's actually a possibility of there being
Thank you, Daddy.
take care, my brother. Do you think it is fear or there's actually paranormal activity? So, Ada, let's get more calls. Have you worked in a mortuary before? Yes, hello? Yes, good evening, sir. Okay.
Hello? Please turn your radio set.
Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, that is first.
Please, we need you to speak louder. We can't hear you clearly.
How's everything?
Very well, thank you.
Long time.
Same here, sir. Go ahead.
I've been listening to you since some days ago. I want to commend you for your
We can't hear you well, though. You might need to call us back, Ada. We can't really hear him.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Good evening.
Uh-huh.
Good evening, no.
Good evening, sir.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Ade.
Hello, Ade. How are you, sir?
I'm very fine.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you,
God
too.
bless you, and more grace to your elbow. Ade, please. Thanks for the update and education that me personally I have received from your discussions.
Thank you.
But let me report that to you on a joking level. And why you laughing? It's not a laughing matter.
All right, go ahead.
And that you really pick calls for.
Wow.
No, the problem is we have so many calls.
Sorry?
We have so many calls. That's just the problem. We have so many calls, sir. I'm so sorry about it. We'll try to pick more. You know what happens is if callers stay on the line a lot shorter, we'll be able to take more calls. But sometimes you have callers that have very interesting topics, and we don't just want to usher them off. We want to encourage them to share their experiences with us. And this particular show encourages a lot of caller participation. If you've seen so far, the callers have been talking, they've been telling us their experiences. I particularly like the Holy Angel Comprehensive School story. This other guy whose in-law works in a mortuary, and then the other guys. These are stories that are helping us build our perception around these things. And I find them very intriguing. So I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That is free. That's okay.
Okay.
Um,
Have you ever worked in a mortuary before?
sorry?
Have you ever worked in a mortuary before?
No. I don't have an experience in that line at all, and I don't have anyone close to me. But my own contribution tonight, based on what you have on the table for people to digest tonight, about the gates, that vaccines that he has with him. I want to know if WHO has recommended it.
No, he doesn't have a vaccine yet. All vaccines are still in experimental stages, they are still being produced. Bill Gates doesn't have any vaccine yet. What he's working on is the possibility of a vaccine within the soonest possible time frame.
Why do you suggest his option?
Because it's the only viable option. It's the only vaccines eradicated smallpox. Vaccines reduced yellow fever. Up till today, you can't go to South Africa if you don't get yellow fever vaccine. All this one that your immunity, you will not. So it's the same thing with this. It's just that a lot of people are building conspiracy theories around this. I think it's time we round off. Ada, we've run out of time. But
Okay,
what do
the
you
lucky
think?
last caller. Okay, we have just 2 more minutes to the end of the show. So let's get your passing words, Daddy Freeze.
Okay, thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
listening.
everyone, for listening. This has been an amazing show. I thank you for your contributions. You guys all made this show happen. I've had so much fun. My little daughter was here with me listening, even though she was on Twitter tweeting half the time. But I'm sure she really was able to pick something out of all these paranormal mortuary stories and scary stuff. Thank you so much, Ada. It's been a breeze working with you. God bless you, and look forward to being with you again, same time on Monday. Live and Dangerous with Daddy Freeze on 99.3 Nigeria Info, Mondays through Thursdays. Look forward to hanging out with you next Monday. God bless.
Okay, and don't forget that I'm disturbing you right now on WhatsApp.
Go ahead, sis.
All right, thank you so much.
Bless
We'll do
you.
this again next week. I wanted to say next week Wednesday. Wow.
Next week, Monday.
Thank you so much.
You're
Okay.
most welcome. Take
That was
care.
Live and Dangerous with Daddy Freeze, and it's been an awesome one. The chat station starts shortly.
Whew. Okay, guys, lovely, lovely hanging with you all. Yesterday, Anikulakbo Lebi Koka, can you please hook us up on Instagram? I can take a call on Instagram. If you can join me live on Instagram, it's at Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Unfortunately, we cannot pick calls on Facebook. I've tried, I've clicked on your picture, it doesn't have the call option. But Instagram, on the other hand, has it. So if you can call on Instagram, I'll be able to take your call. If you're still listening to us, yesterday, Anikulapo Lebi Coca, because you've been having some meaningful contributions. So my question is, are you on Instagram? If you are, yes, please do give us a call. In the meantime, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches, or just search on the YouTube bar for Daddy Freeze. Please subscribe and don't forget to like and don't forget to share my videos. Um, so more people can see. We have quite a lot of opportunities. We preach the gospel, we gist, we do everything right here on youtube.com/Daddy Freeze Teaches. Don't forget to join me live on the radio every single week from Mondays through Thursdays on 99.3 Nigeria Info. The dial is 99.3. You can listen on your radio. Big shout out to 65 Ferdinand from Cameroon and to everyone else who's listening to us. Someone said, I saw two butterflies today. Woohoo! So, yesterday, are you on Instagram or should I wrap up the show? What's that making that noise? Oh? Babes, are you the one or there is something sneaky going on there? It's from the phone. You go, girl. All right, guys. I think this is that juncture where we'll round everything off. Thank you so much for listening. See you same time next week. Another thing I want to talk about is if you're a member of the Free Nation, if you've registered with the Free Nation, it's freenationchurch.org. We'll try to eventually cater to every single person, but right now we are focusing on our members. First of all, we're focusing on our workers, those who have dedicated their time to work with us on all our projects. Then we're also focusing on our members who registered before COVID 19. Because let's be fair, anybody registering under COVID 19 is registering because of COVID 19. It is those ones who registered before COVID 19 that registered because they were interested in the word, and all that. So, we have many packages this week alone. We've shared 5,000 naira to about 50 people. Last week, I think, was about another 40. So just let's work together. We're trying to, this is a church that doesn't take tithe, seeds, or offering. But at the same time, we want people to be happy. We want our followers to be happy. You don't need to give us offering or tithes or seeds before we reach out to you during a pandemic. That's exactly what we're working on. That's exactly what we're doing. But Glams, God bless you. You're an angel. Thanks for always joining us. And to everybody out there, just always have it at the back of your mind that we love you, we adore you, we care about you, and we want to preach the true word of God to you. I think I should take one Instagram call. Body Glams, are you ready? Do you want to come up? Is the battery low? What's the percentage? 15. Oh wow. Plug it. So is there anyone who wants to come up? Is there anyone who wants to come? Body Glams, all right, let me bring you up. At least I know you. So waiting for Body Glams to come up and we'll round off with her. Hey Body Glams.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm in my pajamas, so.
Yes, we can see. We can see. So
Are you talking about the ghost stories?
you want to share your own?
Actually, yeah. My mom's sister was supposed to
Yes.
come for, you know what Omugo is? You know, when you have a
Yes.
baby. My
Yes,
mom didn't want to leave
absolutely.
my
I
dad,
have an Igbo
so
wife.
yeah, yeah. So she actually fell ill and she died. You know. But when she was ill, my daughter was about 3 months old. I was carrying her upstairs in my bedroom, trying to rock her to sleep. I shut the door. But the moment she died, my door handle, you could see it turn and the door opened. And there was this gust of wind. And my mind went straight to her, was like, is she saying goodbye or something? It really scared me, freaked me out. I got up and I pushed the door shut. And then the next day I got a call. They told me she had passed. I asked them, what time was it? And it was like the exact same time that door opened. So I guess she was just saying goodbye. These things happen. Yeah.
Wow.
My own little experience. Yeah.
Do you remember the other
Yeah.
day when we were live on air and there was no light and I was just chilling, waiting for them to bring the light? If they take
Yeah.
light
Yeah.
today, now I go run, leave all over now.
Actually, yeah, and also my mom's first sister, she had a carer that would take care of her. She died of stroke many years ago. I would say 3 years ago. She was in the village. Her kids were two of her kids were working. She lost her husband, so they brought her back to my mom's family. In the village, they got her a carer to take care of her. And somehow the carer abandoned her. She would mess herself up, sort of, and then the carer wouldn't take care of her. But when she was about dying, they would hear people by her window side really angry, getting very angry, saying things like, "Why can't you wash me? Why can't you clean me up?" or something like that. So, when my cousins actually called us and said, "See, some things very strange are happening," I said in my mind, "Oh, I guess this woman is actually about to die, if they can hear that voice." And then my mom now, paid someone else to take care of her. And then after they cleaned her up, middle of the night, you would hear children laughing at the window, happy, clapping, saying things like "thank you" in our dialect and stuff like that. But there was no one out there, just by her window. And a few days later, she died actually. But she was cleaned up and she was really clean, and the spirits were happy, so to speak. It's actually very, very strange, but it's true. You know, this is live experience, so
Absolutely,
life is very
absolutely.
strange.
And
Yeah,
it does make an awful lot of sense. We're not
yeah,
alone on earth, we're not alone in this world. The
yeah.
sooner we realize that, the better it is for us all. Thank you so much, Body Glams. Thank you
Oh,
so
God
much for
bless you.
always following us. Thank you for your love, your care, your concern.
God bless you.
You know, God bless you too. And do have a very, stay safe, my sister.
Oh yeah, we have about 20,614 in Ireland at the moment. So we're all
20,000 deaths.
yeah, 20,000 and over 500 deaths.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. You guys are still low. The UK,
yeah,
they have
yeah, UK
26,000
is
deaths
our neighbor, but they don't obey the laws.
in the UK.
They are very disobedient. They just go out to the beach
And
and
and this
stuff
is what
like
I
that.
was trying to say. You see, democracy doesn't work all the time, every time.
Yeah.
Mm.
True, true, true. But here in Ireland, we obey. It's a small community. Whatever the government tells us to do, we do. So everybody just stays indoors.
Yeah, you hire
And
them to
just
work as your government, so you might as well just let them do their work.
yeah, exactly. And my son's best friend is Romanian.
Are you serious? How old is your son?
Yeah, his best friend is Romanian.
How
Yeah.
old is your son?
Oh, he's my last. My son is 8 years, and my first daughter is 19.
You
I
don't
have
look
four
it. You
children.
look 19.
I've got four, three girls and a boy.
All
Yeah,
right. Regards to them and to your husband. Bring him
I
over
will.
one
I
of
will.
these
Yeah,
days. How come you never bring him over
I
to?
will.
You should. Tell him that Daddy
He
Freeze.
lives in Nigeria actually, so we're always in Nigeria, summer, Christmas. So I don't know. He left a couple of months ago, back to Nigeria. When the lockdown started, I insisted you have to go back because he has to send money. If business has to work. Yeah,
Oh,
but
and he'll have been so happy to be locked down with you there. Oh.
yeah. We've been living like that for almost 20 years now. So we're home twice every year, and he comes over every 3 months. So I don't know how the summer is going to look, but let's just see. If it's
Yeah.
possible, we'll be in Nigeria. Yeah.
Amen. Amen. But once you come in, they'll
Yeah.
just quarantine you from the airport for 2 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, my
Yeah.
darling
Yeah.
sister. God bless you.
God bless you too.
All
Take
right.
care. All
So,
right.
guys,
Bye.
thank you so much. It's been absolutely wonderful. Hope to see you guys same time on Monday. Stay blessed. Bye, guys.